Morning all, back down the allotment today, a bit fresher today, so it's probably a nice day for digging, as you get hot digging. I've got a few more potatoes to dig up and some last row of carrots. I want to clear my pumpkin and squash plot because they're ready now to be picked and taken home, so I can get that all tidied up. I did come down the other day, but my battery ran out of my camera. But I'm going to show you something that I was surprised that I've tried to grow at previous years and it's not grown. It's a Romanesco cauliflower, and I noticed I've got some growing. So if you want to follow me. I was really surprised that they're actually growing. You have to sort of look in there. Can you get to it? It's there. That's it there. And then I picked a load of cauliflowers, which the best year I've ever had for cauliflowers, but they're at home and I'll show you when I get home. But I've just noticed I've got another one grown since the last couple of days. But you might have to go around that side to have a look. So they've done really well this year. Actually proper heads on them in there, down there. Probably can't see it through the netting, but yeah, it's quite a nice size, that one. But I'll show you the ones that I picked the other day, and they are absolutely gorgeous. And some peppers, but I'll show you them when I get home. So off to pick do the spuds now. So here we go. Yeah, as I mentioned, these potatoes are the ones that I just had at home in the kitchen. They started sprouting, and I thought I'll just plant them and see what happens as an experiment. So I have had a few out, so I'm just going to try and clear this bed. I know I've got a load of weeds in here, but that's actually kept the sun off of them. So I'm just going to start digging and see what I get and clear the weeds at the same time. Right, let's have a look, see if we've got any. Oh, that's a few. Oh, these are quite nice sizes. Yeah, as you can see, the ground's quite wet, so these are going to start go rotten if they're not dug up now. So, chuck the weeds to one side because I don't want to dig them back in. Not expecting many, but whatever. Might get a few. Yeah, I didn't feed these at all during the season. All I did was put potato feed down when I planted them. So it's just easy. You just put them in and leave them. They do their own thing. Oops, that one popped out. Only thing with this, it's quite back-breaking. Oops, I'm chucking the weeds in place. Oops, there's a potato. So I'm going to get the whole of rest of this row done, and then I'll show you how much I've got at the end. Well, a few of them have gone a little bit green on the end, but that's where they've been poking up through the soil. But I can just use these for dinner tomorrow and cut that bit out rather than throw a whole potato away, because it's only a tiny little bit. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, that's the sort of size potato I'm looking for. Look at that one. That's a proper potato size. That's a chip-sized potato. That one's not too bad either. As I say, these were a mixture of baby potatoes and big potatoes from the supermarket. So they're going to be a different lot. So hopefully I'll get a few more big ones like that. So this is all dug up now. All the potatoes are dug out, and this is what I got from the rest of the row. So it's all a mixture. I've got little ones, which are probably new potatoes, and I've got bigger ones, which are the main crop. So yeah, I think it's done pretty well considering they were just potatoes that I had lying at home. So make a few dinners out of that. Right, so now I'm just going to rake it over, and then in the next couple of days I'm going to come down and cover it over with my weed membrane over the winter. So make a start on this, clear the weeds up, and then rake it over. I think. Yeah, these two, yeah, they've been eaten, so they're no good. They can go in the compost. So all this can go in the compost now, and that'll rot down. Okay. Right, I'm going to crack on with this, filling this back up and raking it all in, ready for the winter. I've done the potatoes. Now I'm going to be doing the last row of carrots and weed at the same time. Which I've actually just found a tomato in here, so there's a rogue one. Right, let's get some weeds out. Alright, let's have a little look, see what we got here. I've got to be careful because when I planted or sowed the carrots, I actually sowed some onions in between, but I didn't think they was going to be doing much because they weren't getting any sunlight. But I've noticed they're sort of growing a bit now, so I might just leave them in there and see what happens. Anyway, back to the carrots. Right. Oh, they're not bad size, but I think something's beginning to eat them now. That's why they need being pulled up. Oh, that's all right. Not bad size. I think some of this is all weeds though. That's all weed. I'm really pleased with the carrots this year because I grow them on seed tape. They don't all grow big, but it's better than having to thin them out. And I've had some really bright, nice big ones, so. Oh, I think this one's been eaten. Yeah, at the top, look. Oh, God, look. Something's had a right munch at that one. Ooh. Got little fly things in there. I'll have a sort out when I get home. Right, do you think this is carrot fly egg that's got in there? Even though I've got carrot fly netting round, something's obviously eating it, and it looks like there's little eggs in there. So if anyone knows what that is, I might have to Google it to see what it is. But look at this is going to be a whopper. Oh, look at that one. That's a big one. Oh my god, that one's funny. It's a funny shaped one. Yeah, quite rude. I don't keep the little ones, but if I get a decent sort of little sized one, a decent sized little one, I keep it for my doggies because they like a carrot. Okay, so that's the last of the carrots. No more to pull up. Yeah, I just want to dig up a parsnip for tomorrow's dinner, tomorrow's Sunday roast. Rake this over, and then when I come down during the week, I'm going to start covering that over. I can cover this bit over, and I can take this netting down because all the carrots are out now. And the parsnips, they'll be fine because they're better off. They're okay till over the winter. So yeah, let's have a little look at the size of a parsnip, see how they're doing. Alright, let's get rid of these weeds first. Alright. I had some other potatoes from home and I thought I'd just put them in the compost bin in here, and they've actually started growing, producing potatoes. How weird's that? Just in my compost heap. Huh. Don't want the little ones. Not done too bad. Come. Oh, Lord. Oh, what? Huh. Maybe I need to get a bag. Oh, these are the ones I planted, I just chucked in here. But they're producing all of these. And they're nice sizes as well. Oh, my Lord. Maybe that's what I should do in future. Alright, let's try and see if there's any more. Look. This was just dumped in here. Oh my Lord. Huh. They're the ones that I planted. Oh my Lord, how's it got right down here? Come. That's just in that one little bit. I'm not keeping all of them because yeah, they're the ones I put in that I just chucked in. But look. Oh my Lord, that's the best potatoes I've had with compost. Blimey. Yeah, these are the ones I put in. Oh my Lord, look at the size of that. Oh Lord, this is unbelievable. I knew they'd sprouted, but I didn't expect to get them like that. That's amazing. Right, let's have a look under the rest of it. I didn't expect to be doing this today. But while I'm in here, I might as well go through it all. Right, I'm going to go through it and I'll show you what I've got at the end, because this is just amazing. Now that's the old one. Oh. Well, I'm in total awe of the amount of potatoes that has just come out of that compost bin. I've got one full bag there, and I've still got more I'm picking up off the floor. That's unbelievable. I must admit, I didn't expect to get any. But there, that's quite some haul there. And they're nice sizes as well. Bigger than what I've had in the main bit and more. All that lot of potatoes. It's a good few kilos there, which I'll weigh when I get home. Now I think I need another drink because I'm hot. Right. Whew. Okay, so the pumpkins I already pulled up the other day, so I'm just going to pick them up, and then when I get them home I'm going to put them on my table outside to ripen up. So just put them in the bag for now. Yeah, they're going, they're nearly ripe, but they're just a little bit green. But still funny shape, so which is weird. Right. Right, I'm going to pull the squashes up, or pick the squashes, but I'm not going to pull the actual vine up because there's still little ones growing, so might still get some more. But let's see, because it's still quite green, some of it, and it still looks like it's flowering. But I'm going to pick the ones that I've got. I think there's only a few left. There's one here. Yeah, I must admit they're a big, nice size. I'll show you the ones I picked the other day. They're even bigger than this. Right. Let's see. Let's put them in there. Oh, I've got another big one here. Just get the dirt off. All nice and ripe. Oh, got a funny shaped one here. Oh, that's a long one and curly. It's like a swan. Right. And then I've got to go from one extreme to another. That's a real dinky one, that one. And then I've got one more over here. That's another big one. As I say, I've got more grain on this one as well. So I'm not going to pull them up. So I'm going to see what happens, because there's quite a big one on there. But they might not grow any bigger. We can see. If they don't, then I'll just pull them up. So that's 6 squashes in there. Oh, and that's heavy. Oh, let's pop that over there for now. Oh, 6 squashes and 5 pumpkins, I think. Right, I think that's all of it for today. So I've got no courgettes at the moment, they're still little. Oh no, I'm going to dig up a parsnip. So let's get my bags out of the way and then I'm going to go and do that. Oh. Okay, so the last job I'm going to do today is dig up a parsnip. Oh, and I've just got to clear this bit of weed up as well. Maybe do that in a minute. Right, let's have a look at these parsnips. I'll take that out, I don't want to dig that up. Right, let's have a look, see where there is one. Looks like a nice big one in there. Right, so these are hard to dig up, some of these. Right, I've got two out of that bit. One's short and dumpy, one's long and thin. Right, I'm just going to dig up one more, see what happens here. These were grown on seed tape as well. Decent size. Okay. Right. I think that's enough for the weekend. I don't need that many because there's only 2 of us for dinner, so I guess I can freeze. Right. Let's get them out of the way. Clear up the rest and have me drink. So, yeah, let's go and have a drink. Okay, so that's it for today. I've still got some peppers and chilies to pick, but I've got so many at home, which I will show you when we get home, how many I picked from my garden and down here the other day. I could supply the supermarkets, I think, with what I've got. I'll show you the cauliflowers that I picked the other day. So yeah, so that's it for today. So pleased with those potatoes. I'm gobsmacked that I've got that amount and how big they are. It's amazing. So I'm going to try it again next year. Just chuck them in there and chuck loads of rubbish on top of it and they'll grow. So he obviously likes the compost that's in there, that's been in there for like 7 years. So it's nice and rich in nutrients. So I'll keep you updated. So thanks for watching and hope you've enjoyed watching today's video.